Okay, you guys, we are in Vegas, and this was the place where I had my exact same, I can't believe I'm saying this, same shoe size for my Givenchy boots. This is the biggest Givenchy package ever. I am super excited. I actually did splurge and get the dress, the earrings, and maybe the purse too, okay? This is why I've been hustling. Now people are probably like, why are you selling your entire closet, Trish? Because like, for this moment here in Vegas, I really wanted to have a moment where, I don't know, I just felt like my best self, and I've been eyeing the Givenchy boots, and then they had a matching purse, and it just was like this whole thing. And I'm so blessed, so fortunate. Thank you guys so much for writing stuff on my poshmark. I did sell one Birkin, so honestly, this kind of covered all that, which is like great. I just, I try to be rational, okay? I try to be like, if I want something new, I'm gonna hustle and sell a bunch of things. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the Poshmark, to the person who got the Birkin bag. I hope that you're enjoying that. And yeah, it's totally worth it for this new item. Well, hopefully we'll see. So these are the wide calf boots from Givenchy, which is like a really big deal. So the regular shark boots are relatively wide in general. They're meant to like look loose, but they actually have a wide calf size. So when I was saying wide calf, everyone's like, oh yeah, they look wide like the shark boots, but no, they actually make the shark boots for the wide calf. Position of this changed a little bit. Okay, so here are the boots. Oh my gosh. I haven't bought designer things in like so long. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Oh, they're heavy. Oh my, oh. Look at these boots. How super cute is this box? I could do ASMR. Oh, I should do ASMR in these. Okay, so let's unbox. Oh my gosh, it's like so pretty. I don't even want to like, I used to buy stuff like seriously when I used to make like a ton of money. I used to buy designer things and just like have them sit in the room or in the box because I didn't want to even like open them. It was like so beautiful. But then the moral of that story is you never used it. I never used it. And then like in moves and stuff, they get stolen. And then you're like, oh, I bought that and didn't even get to use. Whew. These are the dust bag. Okay. I'm getting nervous. I'm getting excited, but nervous. I just want them to fit. I don't know. My initial thought is like the top isn't as wide as I thought it would be. Okay, get a little nervous. All my plus size people out there, you know the nerves of like, is this gonna fit? This does have a 3-inch. Oh. Those are stunning. I feel a little lightheaded. Oh my God, those are just so beautiful. I know the lighting is kind of weird because like it's a little dark right now, but that's... Okay, so I did have Moses run in because we were in a little bit of a hurry. So like I probably should have tried these on at the store yesterday or just yesterday in general. Cause I don't see that it says wide calf. I see shark lock boots, neon pink, but like maybe it doesn't say wide calf. I'm nervous. I'm nervous it's not gonna fit. I should try these on. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see. Maybe they're just called wide calf. Maybe they're not made for like specifically. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Does this open? Oh no, you guys. I can't get my leg in there. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. No. The devastation is real, but I am about to go do this event. So I guess I'm gonna have to exchange these. I don't know if these are just not wide calf or they just don't make wide calf. They're just called shark boot wide calves because they are wider than most boots, but these definitely do not fit. And I could not be more disappointed right now. I'm trying not to be because I have like a really fun event and opportunity today here in Las Vegas. So I'm gonna just enjoy, but I'm gonna just text Givenchy and be like, are these the wide calf? I don't know. I'm sad, but that's okay. I'm not gonna let it ruin my day. We'll figure it out later, but I have to go to this event. I'm gonna just have to change an outfit because I don't really have any shoes that go with this. So I'm gonna put like a jumpsuit on or something, but it's okay. I'm not gonna let it like break my stride, but wah, wah. Okay, well that was anticlimactic, okay. Okay, so we just did the Givenchy return and I was really, really sad. I was really embarrassed before I even had to return them, but it was going to be like, the wide calf doesn't fit my calf. It's so fat. And then we went in there, and the store manager was very, very nice, and he did the return, but it takes 5 to 7 business days to get a refund. I'm like, I don't understand about stores in general, not just Givenchy, but it's like, you take my money out right away, but you can't put the money back right away. Anyways, sounds like, I'm like, at least 24 hours. Anyways, store manager was very nice, did the refund, but he was like, well, let me just see, maybe you just need to size up. I'm like, this is kind of my size up, but okay. So I tried it on for him, so I'm even more humiliated. He's like, oh yeah, I don't think a size up is gonna help. And I was like, yeah, hence why I'm returning. Then he tried to show me these like sandals, which were not cute, which I totally get. He was like trying to just, you know, maybe keep the sale, but my heart broke, you guys, because I even went back on the website to see if there was like a regular fit and a wide fit, or if it was just called wide fit because the boots fit wide, but there's 2 separate ones. I was just, it really, as just someone who's been bigger my whole life and I could never fit into regular boots, like it really did make me feel sad. I don't know. It's just one of those moments where you're just like, dang, like, yeah, being fat sucks, and it is what it is. And I just have big calves, I guess. And it's been like that my whole life. So there's that. I was so excited because I thought Givenchy finally was doing like plus size friendly things. And I was like, yes. And the dress was really cute. I ended up keeping the dress. I did keep the earrings. And I also kept the bag. So I wanted to show you guys the purse I kept, which is maybe a little depressing, maybe to look at this. I don't know. But it's really, really cute. They had a green one, which was actually super cute as well, with matching green boots. I don't know if you guys know this, but I was a superhero called Miss Limelight. It was on Stan Lee's reality show called Who Wants to Be a Superhero, season 2, it was like 2007, and they gave me Miss Limelight vibes. But this, of course, I had to get in the pink, and I think this is so cute. Okay, this is like literally like the 3rd pink bling. I have the Balenciaga, the Versace, and now this, which like the lighting. I don't know, guys, like the lighting. Let me see. I guess I should open this up more. Ow! Oh, there's a foosball table. I just ran into it. It's my daughter in there. She is getting down for her nap time. But yeah, this is really pretty. But this does look like all the designers have the exact same bling. So I think I love it. It's beautiful. It's such a cute purse, of course. But yeah, I think it's time for me to maybe start getting bling in other colors. They did have a green one, and I was like really about it. But you know what? I kept this. Overall, the boots, the boots was really sad. I was really sad about the boots, and yeah, having this without the boots is not really the same vibe. The sandals she showed me, they were like mule sandals with like a little heel, and they had this, but it just like wasn't the same vibe. I was just like, no, I don't think so. So I did keep this. It's very cute. Thank you to the people at Givenchy, the sales associates who have no, you know, control over the design. Givenchy designers, oh my gosh, if you ever made a plus size, this is their plus size boot. Maybe I just need to lose weight. Do you ever know the stories when people are like, oh, airplane seats need to be bigger, and then people are like, maybe you just need to lose weight? It's like, I'm that person now that I'm like, yeah, maybe I do walk a lot, but dang, these calves, I don't know. But all right, well, this is my souvenir from Vegas. Thank you, shout out Skims. This is a Skims dress. It's a 2X Skims t-shirt dress. So shout out Skims for being size inclusive. We love that. And yeah, this is cute. I mean, this is a cute moment. I literally have a purse somewhere. I was like, maybe I should exchange it for the green. No, it's already out. It's cute. It's pink. I'm so sad about the boots. Oh well, it's cute enough. Hey guys, so we are back from Vegas. So I just wanted to do a little update to the situation. First and foremost, I know so many people are gonna be like, well, they can't cater. Like, it's just with all fat people. It's like, well, they can't cater to your size. It's like the plane situation. It's like, okay, they can't cater to like 1% that's gonna have these really big calves or whatever the case is. So like right away, I'm like not upset at the fact that they don't make my size. Like, I understand that. It's more of being upset with like myself and just, I don't know, like, I try not to ever, like, think about my weight or, like, you know, even just eating in general. I try to just eat when I'm hungry and just, you know, I have an ED, and, you know, I have problems with food where I would always constantly think about food. What's my next meal? How am I going to lose weight? Like, what am I going to eat next? And so now I try to not think like that, and I have a very fulfilled life. So I don't usually think about that. I don't usually think about my weight either, or at least as often as I used to, which was like every hour of the day. So it's just like stuff like this. Like I had to go somewhere like literally right after. Like I tried on those boots thinking like I was out the door ready to go, and I had to be somewhere after. And I had just a moment of like, oh my gosh, like I can't live a full life because I'm fat. Like, that's how I felt, you know? And I know that's so dramatic, and it's like literally just boots and designer boots. There's plenty of wide calf boots out there that actually fit me. Like, I always buy wide calf and it always fits me. I like, you know, I'm not mad at that. But you know what's frustrating? It's now been 3 days since I picked up the boots and 2 days since I took them back for return, and they did return them. And again, everyone, as you mentioned, is very nice. But it was really weird, like, when we went in for the store return, you know, they're like, well, we'll just return them. I tried on the boot, you know, whatever. He's like, oh yeah, size up won't help you. Again, nice. It wasn't like mean. He was just like, you know, size up's not gonna help you. Like, they thought they were trying to find alternatives. They tried to bring out like another sandal that I would like. But basically, I was like, you guys, when I always say I'm so embarrassed, I'm so embarrassed. Not only in front of the Givenchy employees, but also like, I know my husband and my mom like don't really care, but they were all so excited for me. And so I was just like having to tell my husband, because he was like expecting me to like wear these boots and stuff, and just to be like, yeah, well, they don't fit is like embarrassing, because like obviously he knows my size and like doesn't care, but like just having to tell your partner like you're too fat for something, you're too big for something, it's like, it is like super embarrassing. And you know, this is my job, I post stuff online and stuff like that, so I thought, well, because so many people were rooting for me for this book. There's this whole thing, boots. There's this whole viral TikTok, this really sweet guy who's been a viewer of mine for a while, and he's super wonderful and sweet. He's like, I really want to buy Trisha these boots. Like, she's done so much for me, and he started this whole like campaign. He sells like tanner, and so he raised the money, and it was so sweet. And from the beginning, I would have never taken that money, but because he's done such charitable things in the past, it just makes sense to donate it to charity. I think everybody will feel good about that, and also just like thank everyone who supported that cause. It was like so sweet. And I guess because there was just such a big buildup around these boots, I was just like so excited to share with everyone. I was like, oh my gosh, we did it, you guys. Thank you for the support, for the manifesting. And then they just didn't fit. And I don't know why this like triggers me so much. Like, they're literally just boots, you know what I mean? They're just boots, way too expensive boots. Oh, well, that's the other thing. Okay, so the refund situation, like literally, okay, so then we went to the store on Wednesday, and the store manager helped us, and he's just like, yeah, I'll just process the return. I'm like, okay, you don't need like my receipt. I think they kept my receipt, but basically he just said he would do it, and we just kind of left without getting confirmation, which was kind of stupid on my part. But the next day, as we were driving back from Vegas, I was like, let me just text. I only had my sales associate number. I just texted him. So my sales assistant was like, oh, well, because you paid by pay by link, meaning basically I paid in advance before I was even at the store, before I was even to Vegas. I just paid in advance because I didn't want, like I said, there was like 2 of my sizes left. I did not want my size to sell out. So I was just like, I'll just pay in advance. So I paid by the pay by link, which is just a link they send you to pay. And he's like, oh, because you paid by pay by link, it has to go through corporate first, and then we'll issue a refund. And I was like, I'm like, okay, $7,000 is like a lot of money to have out of my account, period. It's just like, okay, you took my money out right away before like I even got the boots. Like, they were out, it was out 4 days prior to getting the boots, which is like fine, because I said I was gonna come to Vegas to pick it up. I'm sure they would have shipped it to me, but like, now you have to go through corporate first to process my refund because I paid in advance. Like, I'm getting punished for paying in advance. It was so weird. So then I was like, can you have the store manager, not to be a Karen, but I was like, can you have the store manager call me, because he was the one who helped me the day I went to go return the boots. And so then the store manager was like, oh, I expedited the refund for you. And I was like, okay, random. Like, you know, the other person told me like they had to go through corporate, because I told him that too. He's like, oh, I expedited it for you. And I get policy, I get company policy, I get all that. I get like the store people are like not the problem. I get it, like, you know, but I was like, in general, like why do they, anyways. So then now this morning, Friday morning, like it's still processing. It's so weird. And I was like, okay. And I called my bank, you know, just to see if it was like legit, like, is this coming through? And they're like, well, there's nothing we can really do on our end. Like, we can't really like see anything. So I don't know. I just think it's so weird how like it takes so long. And again, I've looked it up. Obviously, I know banks have like a 5-day charge, but it's like, how do they take the money out so fast? But I don't know. I guess that's like my annoyance, because it's like, what if I needed to buy new boots, you know, for where I was going, or another pair of shoes while I was in Vegas? Because like obviously I brought backup, but I was like, what? And then also after I did the return in store, when we were driving home from Vegas, my sales associate, I was like, I'm so sorry it didn't work out. And then was like, basically trying to like sell me other things in the store, I guess to keep commission. I'm not really sure. They're trying to sell me a jacket. And I was like, if you think I could fit a standard size jacket when I can't even fit your plus size boots, like I was so embarrassed. I just had to tell them, I'm like, honestly, I'm like kind of humiliated. Like I can't, like, I honestly, like, I wanted to return everything if I'm being honest. Like, the purse is cute or whatever, but I have such embarrassment, like, such bad memories. Like, when I look at that purse now, I'm just like, oh my gosh. And then, like, the dress, like, it did fit. It was an XL. Like, you know, it fit. It was cute. But obviously, it was, like, for the full effect. So I ended up keeping the dress and the earrings and the bag. And, yeah, I was just... I was embarrassed. And I'm also embarrassed to do returns in general. You guys know this. Like, I have this thing, especially at Givenchy, but just in general, like, you know, at Target, I don't know. I have this thing where people, like, I feel like judge me for returning things, which I'm sure is, like, so not real. But I never return things. Like, if they don't fit, if I got the wrong thing, like, I just never return things, which maybe is, like, dumb or whatever. But I just already felt weird returning them. And I guess I felt weird returning them because like also in the store they like had me try them on, and like maybe they had me try them on to see like if I should get a bigger size, because that was the original thing. It was like, oh, you should get like a 39, and 38 is already like a little big. Like I'm not a 7 anymore, but it's usually big in shoes. So I was just like, I don't know. I think the whole thing was just so embarrassing. So when I couldn't try it on again in the store, I was just like, these aren't gonna fit. So that's my update. I'm a little annoyed that there's still no refund. I'm just like, okay. They said it was processing, so we'll give them that. But so okay, now we're going into the weekend and that money's not back in my account. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just like, ugh. But anyways, the sweet viewer Matthew Stevens, who made the TikTok about my boots and raised the money, we are donating it to charity on Monday to a really good cause. And yeah, it'll be on my podcast on Tuesday. So yeah, I guess, you know, the good came from that. I'm just, yeah, everyone was like rooting for me, and then this happened, and I'm so sorry. I just feel stupid. I just feel so dumb. Like, I just feel, I also just, I don't know, if I'm being honest, like, I've really felt like triggered about this. And like, again, it's like so silly. It's like, oh my God, like, why are you getting triggered by this? But I just was like really been hating myself the past couple of days. Like, I was walking a lot before I went to Vegas. Like, I wanted to look so good, you know, and I was walking a lot, and I was, you know, eating like less, like trying to do like a calorie deficit. And it just like feels like it's never gonna be good enough. It's never gonna work. And like, I know I've been crying on the internet for 16 years about being fat. And it's like, okay, we'll change it. And it's just not that easy. It's just not that easy. And if it was, I would do it. You know, everyone's doing like Ozempic and stuff now. And it's like, I'm trying to get pregnant again. So like, I can't take that stuff. And it's just like really hard, and it's just really hard. And I was doing so well, like not caring, you know, because I do walk and I do feel good. And yes, I know I should lose weight, especially if I want to get pregnant. Like, I know, and I'm trying. Like, it's so hard. Like, I'm 35, and it's just hard. Like, I really don't eat like a ton of crap like people think I do, you know. Anytime I eat fast food, it's been on camera, and I haven't done that in like weeks. So I'm just like trying to like get myself together and figure it out, you know. And it's so annoying to hear people online just be like, well, just lose the weight. It's not that hard. It's math, you know, you have to burn more than the calories you consume. And it's like, I just really feel like my body is just like, especially getting older, it's just like, it never was easy, but now it's really not easy. What I used to work for me in the past, which is like a water fast, I would lose like 15 pounds in 3 days. I drank water for 48 hours like a week ago, and I literally didn't lose a pound. I literally lost like a pound after 2 days. That's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. And I guess it's also frustrating that I care so much. like I was doing like just fine, you know, and it's like, oh gosh. But honestly, all the comments on my TikTok about this were so nice. And again, I'm not blaming like anyone about anything. I'm just like frustrated and mad at myself. And, you know, when life hands you lemons, they say make lemonade, right? This is my lemonade, I guess, because I'm just like, okay. I'm glad I haven't done a video like this in so long, like crying and upset, because I really haven't been. My life has been very good and I've been very happy and fulfilled. My daughter is about to turn 1 next week and I'm so excited. So I hate that I'm feeling like this because everything has been feeling so good. And, you know, I got myself together that day. Because I'm like, I'm not going to let this ruin my day. And I think it's just because it's early in the morning now and I was just editing the footage. And then the whole bank situation. And when I called the bank, they're like, there's nothing we can see or do at this point. And, you know, the fact that it wasn't processed, I don't think it was processed until yesterday, Thursday, because I went in Wednesday and like I said, we didn't get confirmation. And I really don't think it was processed till yesterday because I talked to my sales associate and he was still trying to like send me a letter, like a varsity jacket, like on consignment or something, which I think it means like they send it to you. And if you don't return it back, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't really know how that works. Like I've never done that. But it wasn't until like the afternoon that like I heard back from this original store manager, like, oh, I processed the refund and I expedited it. And it's like, okay, well, why wasn't that happening Wednesday? Like, anyways, it was just all felt like a lot this morning. And like, it is frustrating because I could use that money to do, you know, we're having a little party this weekend for my daughter, but you know, next week is her actual birthday. And like on her actual birthday, we were just going to like go out to eat or something because we're having the party today. But it's like, I could use that money now, you know, to do something extra for her on her birthday. And it's just like, when is it coming back? Is it going to take 5 days? Like, it's just frustrating. And I know it's like a bank thing, but it's just like the most annoying thing in the system. But also it's like, why didn't they process it sooner? I don't know. Anyways, I think I'm overwhelmed. And you guys know what I do when I'm overwhelmed. I just do a little meditation and everything's gonna be fine. But yeah. So frustrating. I hope you guys have a really great weekend and I'm counting my blessings. I am blessed that I was even able to like afford those boots, you know. That was a splurge for me. And I'm fortunate, you know, for my life and you guys and all of it. So, okay, that's it. Have a great weekend. That's the update.